Hey guys, Spartan96 here, bringing you a tutorial from Mob of the Dead on how to build the airplane. Now the first thing you want to do is grab that Warden's Key, but the way to do it is you have to kill yourself and bring yourself into Purgatory, which I'm going to show you in a second. And then you don't actually have to go up the stairs and jump over here like I do, because I didn't realize how high you could jump in this thing. But you just jump up here, run over, shoot the thing with your electricity. And you only have to shoot it once. You don't have to shoot as much as I did, but you could do, whatever. And then the Warden's Key drops down a little bit. You could go and then you revive yourself. And after you revive yourself, you run and grab the key. The next thing you want to do is you want to use the key to open up this gate here. And you want to turn on the power right here by going and putting yourself into Purgatory mode. And then you run over and turn it on. And after you do that, you have to turn on the washing machine. And when you turn on the washing machine, you have to sort of wait for a while until the clothes are ready. And you grab the clothes and you're good. Next thing you want to do is you want to open up this with the Warden's Key. Now, you have to open that up first before you do what I'm about to show you. So what I'm about to show you is you have to bring yourself into Purgatory again, but this time you're looking on the walls when you're running down this spiral staircase. There are always different numbers on those walls. That was just the numbers I got, but those always change. So you want to hit the right trigger as many times in that corresponding order to those numbers. But the numbers always change, but they're always in the same spot. Then when you get them, they'll flash, and then you have to run back up and revive yourself. And then after you revive yourself, you have to run back down. And when you get back down there, you have to go all the way across, which I'll get there in a second. Oh yeah, the timer there. That counts down, and if it counts down to 0, you have to redo the whole process. So you want to do this immediately after. And you have to run over here into this doorway, open this gate, and then grab the part. And then you have this part.
What I tell you, here's the rigging.
Next thing you have to do over here is you have to down yourself again. Well, actually, no. First, you have to open this cage with the Warden's Key. You only take that one Warden's Key. It opens up all the cages. Down yourself, and with this time, you can't shock the thing once. You have to shock it twice. I shock it more than twice because I just wanted to make sure, because I did it before and I was shocking once and I didn't know why it wasn't working. But you need to shock it twice to open up that gate. And then what you have to do is you have to go back and revive yourself. And then run and get the part.
Oh, get him! I'm not done with you. We've got the oxygen tanks. What's left?
The next step for this Easter egg... Oh, actually, yeah. The next thing is when you're grabbing this parts, it shows you like a checklist, if you didn't see that already. Alright, now you have to get into the Warden's office. And the only way to get into the Warden's office is to turn on the power, because the door can't open without power. So you have to go into Purgatory mode again. And this is the route you have to take to go and activate the power. And you want to kind of do this a little quicker than I did, because you want to make sure that you don't die when your character dies or runs out of Purgatory or whatever you want to call it. So yeah, so I revived myself, and then you have access to this area. And it's very important to have access to this area, because this is where the next part is. But before you go into that area, after you do this, after you do what you just did, you have to go back and come down here and shoot 3 of these electrical outlets. And what they'll do is it'll shut off this electrical barrier that's in the warden's office in this cage, and it'll shut it off so that you could actually insert the key to grab the next part for the airplane. That's what I was trying to say before. So I get revived and I run myself all the way back to Warren's office. And right there, that cage to the right over there, used to have an electric barrier over it, but now it doesn't. So now you can insert the key and grab the next part. And now you only have one more part to go. The next part is behind Cherry, Cherry Shock Cherry, whatever the heck it is. But it's behind here. And it's very confusing, this area, but once you get the hang of it, it's not so bad. So what you want to do is you want to run the way that I'm running, obviously. And then right there, this is simple. All you have to do is put in the key and then take the part. Now, this next step is a little bit harder. You have to down yourself and put yourself into Afterlife. And you have to go and get to the rooftop and open up the door. That door that was right there. So the portal is going to be where the bathrooms are, which is over here. And you just want to follow the arrows, like I'm doing. And the electrical outlet's right over here next to the door. And then you want to go back and revive yourself. And then make your way up the staircase and build the airplane. You only have to do this once. You only have to hold the X once and it builds all 5 parts for you. Then the next thing you want to do is you want to it's hard to get in the position to press X, but you want to get up here and it starts the rotors. Make sure I did this on solo, but make sure all the players are on there because it'll leave without you. Like, it'll leave without people. So make sure everyone's there and everyone hits X within the amount of time it takes to take off. And then this is just the cutscene after you take off with the airplane and you crash into the Golden Gate Bridge. And then you get the achievement, No One Escapes Alive. And this is also where the Pack-a-Punch is, so it's pretty cool. Pack-a-Punch, I Pack-a-Punch my Death Machine, makes it the meat grinder. So the only other thing is, I'm going to show you at the end, is you could go sit on the electrical chairs, like right here. And what you do, they don't spawn in immediately, but they do spawn in, and you sit on them, electrocute yourself, and you start the cycle over again, and it brings you back to the prison with whatever guns you had. I got downed on the bridge, but you keep all your perks. You keep everything you had when you come back here. You keep everything. So, yeah, please leave a like and subscribe, and I will see you later.